young men get involved in some stupid things and they make some bad decisions. We have no enemy to punish here. We have no friend to reward in terms of this investigation and the decisions to be made in the case. Our only obligation to the family of the decedent and to this community is to pursue the truth and pursue justice on behalf of the young man's family.
Forsyth County District Attorney Jim O'Neill revealing he will not charge anyone in the fatal stabbing earlier this week at North Forsyth High School. He and Forsyth County Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough described what happened just after 11 o'clock Tuesday morning. Two friends, a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old, got into some type of dispute over a THC vape pen. The conflict escalated in a school restroom. The 16-year-old pulled a knife. The 18-year-old tried to defend himself and was cut on his hands. But as the 18-year-old tried to wrestle the knife away, the knife punctured the 16-year-old in the sternum and heart in what would end up being a fatal injury. The 18-year-old then tried to help his friend after he collapsed. The DA went on to say there's not a shred of evidence to show this was anything other than an accident, and the 18-year-old was trying to defend himself. Good evening. This is the Fox 8 10 o'clock news. I'm Neil McNeil.
I'm Katie Nordeen. Today's news conference answered a lot of questions, but left others unanswered, like how was this able to happen in the first place? School Superintendent Dr. Don Phipps confirmed North Forsyth High School's weapons detection system was not in use Tuesday morning.
But Dr. Phipps promised some immediate changes. Fox 8's Justin Lundy's been looking into this tonight. Justin, what exactly are these promises?
The email says there will be one of two things done at every middle and high school every day, either random multi-classroom checks or scanners designed to detect weapons as students come in for the day.
During a news conference Thursday morning, improving security measures at Winston-Salem-Forsyth County Schools was a main topic for Winston-Salem-Forsyth County School Superintendent Dr. Don Phipps. 2 days after a student died in a stabbing at North Forsyth High School, Dr. Phipps says the district has metal detectors and open gate detector system. The practice was previously to rotate days they were in use.
The open gate system was not used that day.
After Tuesday's events, the superintendent was asked if he would commit to daily use of open gate detectors.
I made that request as a directive yesterday, that what we do have will be used on a daily basis. And then I want to determine what else we need to do to be able to have that use at the level that we want it to be.
In an email sent to Winston-Salem-Forsyth County Schools families Thursday evening, he clarified what that will look like, saying, quote, "We use random multi-classroom searches and whole school safe entry screenings at secondary schools. Effective immediately, middle and high schools will implement one of these security strategies daily."
Well, you're going to see it as effective as early as today, as we've had our meetings, and then we have to determine what those other layers are, what those protocols may be, how significant the changes are, what resources are needed. But we're not waiting. We don't have time to wait. So we've started using what we can, hopefully more effectively today.
Phipps' email went on to say, quote, "Security screenings are just one measure to ensure our schools are safe, welcoming places. We must work with our children on healthy ways to resolve differences. Please encourage students to tell a trusted adult or use the anonymous Say Something app to report anything of concern."